Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Life with Glam, and I am TJ. Today, we are going to talk about how to get into tech within 3 to 6 months. Stay tuned. So, I felt my last tech video was convoluted, so I wanted to create another video in addition to it with more details. So, get your pen and paper and let's get started. Step 1, identify. Identify a role in your personality. So, what does that mean? You want to find a role that fits your personality. If you do not like to talk in front of people or you do not like to engage with people a lot, be mindful on the position or the role that you are picking because it may mean you have to lead meetings. And if you don't like to lead meetings, that position is not for you. So the first one is identify. Step 1, identify a role. Step number 2, research. Pull at least 3 different job descriptions from 3 different industries. For example, you may pull one from a healthcare-based industry, a construction-based industry, and a educational-based industry. Be mindful that tech is everywhere. So it really just depends on the industry that you want to work in and the position. Next, you want to write, what is the common specialty listed? The skills needed to learn. You want to write those down because those are things that you need to learn and things that you need to add and list on your resume as a skill. The reason why these steps are important, they're important because you don't want to tell someone you know, hey, T, I want to be in tech. Okay, what does that mean? What role do you want to do? What industry do you want to work in? So this is why we are going over these steps. So step number 4 is grind. I know you see people online buying X and buying Z and Y and whatever. Oh, I bought this $10,000 bag, or oh, I'm working from Europe for the day. Yeah, those things are possible, but being realistic, they're not possible on day 1, period. Okay? So when I say grind, learn and network. You want to look for meetups to learn different skills. Look on Udemy, Coursera, your workforce development center. Community colleges also have courses that you can enroll in. So there are different ways to learn the skills that you need for the position that you're looking for. Step number 5 is to combine. Once you've learned those skills, you want to start combining all of them up, writing them into a resume. Now, remember in my last video, I talked about using JobScan. I still say use JobScan. No, this is not sponsored. I do think it's a useful tool if you are not familiar with how to write a resume based on a job description. Because remember, you cannot use one resume to apply for multiple positions, even if they have the same job title, because one resume does not fit all. All of the job descriptions will be different. Therefore, the ATS system will be looking for those keywords from that particular job description. Your best bet is to use JobScan. One, because you don't want to pay someone to do your resume. So let me tell you a story. So when I first started this channel, you saw in the beginning, I was fresh from education. I knew how to write a resume, but I thought if I got someone else to write my resume that was already in tech, it would be bomb. No, it was not. The person who wrote my resume, I paid probably about $200 or $300. They did a resume for me and a cover letter, and the resume was horrible. Horrible. The resume that I sent them was better to me than the resume that they provided me after I paid my money. Please be mindful on who you are paying to do your resume, who you are paying to do your trainings. A lot of people are out here scamming, okay? Let's be clear. The person gave me back my resume with 6 to 7 bullets per position. Well, everyone knows that that is not proper rule of thumb. The proper rule of thumb for a resume is 3 to 4 bullets per position. 3 to 4 bullets. Please do not have a resume where there are 6 to 8 and 9 and 10 bullets under each position. Uncalled for, and that will make your resume too long. And no one is going to read a resume that's 3 and 4 pages long, period. Okay? So rule of thumb, 3 to 4 bullets per role or per position, per company. And also you want to use the STAR method to create those bullets. Show numbers as much as possible. Show accomplishments as much as possible in your resume bullets. Then you want to make sure, I'm looking down because I have a few little notes. Then you want to make sure that you are using LinkedIn. LinkedIn is important. I stated that in my last video. LinkedIn is important. Now, you can use LinkedIn for a lot of different reasons. You can use LinkedIn just to see what jobs are available. You can use LinkedIn to apply for jobs. You can use LinkedIn to network. I suggest you use it for all of them. Next, step number 6 is to create. Create an online portfolio. I prefer using Google Sites because it is free and it is easy. If you are not familiar on how to use Google Sites, please check out a YouTube video on how to use Google Sites. That is free and easy. Step number 7 is to obtain. Get a certification. A lot of people will say, oh, it's not necessary to get a certification to get in tech, and it's not. But if you have a certification, you're more likely to get into tech quicker, faster. Now, red flags. Most importantly, make sure your resources are legit. Don't trust everyone, as most people are out here scamming people to get paid. I don't care if they told you they work in tech and they know how to get XYZ, whatever. A lot of people are doing this to get paid. People are getting paid off of providing courses. If they sell you a course for X amount of money, they are getting paid. Be mindful of scammers. Also, you shouldn't have to pay thousands of dollars for training unless it's an accredited college or university program. Meaning, boot camps are being started up left and right. Do I say go to a boot camp? Yes, if you prefer the boot camp style, but please make sure that you're reading the reviews. And if you get into a boot camp and you feel as though within that first week or two that things are not going well, get out, because they're probably going to go downhill from there and you don't want to waste your time. Trust me, I know. And then read reviews and don't believe the hype. Just because you see testimonials doesn't mean that it's not a scam. I can call up friends right now and get them to write testimonials. You get what I'm saying? Just because somebody wrote a testimonial doesn't mean that it's not a scam. Be mindful. And last, most did not start day one making 6 figures. Yes, it's possible to make 6 figures. Yes, people are making 6 figures and more. Let's be clear. But if you have 0 experience, you don't have a college degree, you don't have any skills, more than likely you will not be making 6 figures the first year. Give yourself about a year and 6 figures will come like that. Okay? So just be mindful that a lot of people do not start making a lot of money. People making money, let's be clear. We out here making money. But don't think that because the position is not offering you a lot of money to start that you can't move up the ladder quickly. I'm saying that to say, if the job doesn't start with 6 figures, that doesn't mean don't take it. Just make sure that you know within that year, you'll be moving up that ladder to 6 figures. Yeah. So I think I have covered all of my steps that I have listed. I am just checking my additional papers to make sure that I did not leave out anything. And I think that I have talked about everything that I did not or felt like I didn't go over in detail in my other tech video. One thing please look into your workforce development centers, because there are a lot of free resources available. There are also grant monies available for different boot camps, so you don't have to pay out of pocket. It really just depends. Check with your workforce development and see what they offer. And also check with your community colleges. Do not sleep on community colleges. A lot of those courses are very inexpensive, and it's from an accredited program, okay? So that's all I have. I hope this video was helpful. If you want to see more videos like this, please leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys in the next video, which will be tomorrow for Funds Friday. Peace.